Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something incredibly important, something that can genuinely change the course of your life and the lives of those around you, knowing when to speak up. We often hear about the power of listening, and that's absolutely true. But there's also immense power in your voice. Staying silent isn't always golden. Sometimes it's a missed opportunity or, worse, a silent endorsement of something wrong. So let's explore 7 crucial situations where you should never, ever stay silent. First up, when you see an injustice happening. This might seem obvious, but it's often the hardest one to act on. It could be as small as someone cutting in line, or as serious as witnessing bullying, discrimination, or harassment. The bystander effect is a real psychological phenomenon where we assume someone else will intervene. But what if everyone thinks that your voice can be the one that breaks the spell? You don't have to be confrontational. Sometimes a simple "hey, that's not cool," or "is everything okay here?" is enough to de-escalate a situation or show support for the victim. Speaking up against injustice isn't just about correcting a single wrong. It's about contributing to a culture where fairness and respect are the norm. It signals that we, as a community, will not tolerate such behavior. Your courage can inspire others to find their own. The second situation is when you need help. This is a big one, and it's deeply personal. We live in a society that often glorifies self-reliance to a fault. We're taught to be strong, to handle our own problems, and that asking for help is a sign of weakness. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Reaching out for help, whether you're struggling with your mental health, overwhelmed at work, or just need a friend to listen, is one of the bravest and smartest things you can do. Silence in this situation only isolates you further and makes the burden heavier. Think of it this way. If a friend came to you and said they were struggling, you wouldn't think they were weak, would you? You'd want to help them. Grant yourself that same compassion. Your vulnerability can be a bridge, not a barrier. So, speak up. Talk to a friend, a family member, a therapist, or a mentor. You are not alone, and help is available. Number 3, when your intuition is screaming at you. You know that gut feeling, that little voice in the back of your head that says, "Something's not right here." Don't ignore it. Our intuition is a powerful, subconscious processing tool, piecing together subtle cues and past experiences that our conscious mind might miss. It's our internal alarm system. If you're in a situation that feels unsafe, or if a deal seems too good to be true, or if someone's words don't match their actions, speak up to ask questions. Voice your concerns. Say, "I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable with this. Can we talk it through?" Or, "My gut is telling me to be cautious here." Trusting and voicing your intuition can save you from dangerous situations, bad investments, and toxic relationships. It's your personal guardian, so give it a voice. Moving on to the fourth situation, when you have an idea. This is especially crucial in a professional or creative setting. How many world-changing inventions or brilliant solutions were almost lost because someone was too afraid to speak up in a meeting? Maybe you're a junior member of the team, or maybe you think your idea is silly. But here's the thing: diversity of thought is the engine of innovation. Your unique perspective is valuable. Your silly idea might be the spark that ignites a breakthrough. Frame it constructively. Say something like, "Just building on what's been said, what if we tried this?" Or, "I have a thought that might be a bit out there, but I'd love to get your feedback on it." The worst that can happen is the idea is rejected. But if you stay silent, you guarantee a 100% chance of it going nowhere. Don't let your fear of judgment rob the world and your team of a potentially great idea. Fifth, and this is a delicate one, is when someone you care about is hurting themselves. This doesn't necessarily mean just it can be any pattern of self-destructive behavior, substance abuse, a toxic relationship, neglecting their health, or spiraling into negativity. It is incredibly difficult to watch a loved one go down a dark path. You might stay silent because you're afraid of angering them, pushing them away, or overstepping your bounds. But sometimes your voice is the lifeline they desperately need. Approach them with love, not judgment. Use I statements. Say, "I'm worried about you because I've noticed," or "I care about you and it hurts me to see you struggling." You're not trying to fix them. You're opening a door for them to walk through when they're ready. You're showing them that someone sees them and someone cares. Your concern could be the turning point that encourages them to seek professional help. Number 6, when your boundaries are being crossed. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw around ourselves to protect our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. They are essential for healthy relationships. When someone consistently ignores your no, makes you feel guilty for your choices, or invades your personal space, they are crossing your boundaries. Staying silent in these moments teaches people that it's okay to treat you that way. Speaking up is an act of respect. It can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Be clear, calm, and firm. You can say, "I need you to not call me after 10 p.m. or "I'm not comfortable discussing my personal finances," or simply, "No, you don't owe anyone an elaborate explanation." Protecting your peace is not selfish. It's a prerequisite for a healthy life. By voicing your boundaries, you teach others how to respect you, and more importantly, you reinforce your own self-worth. Finally, the 7th situation, when you can give a genuine compliment or express gratitude. This might seem lighter than the others, but its impact is profound. In a world that can often feel critical and negative, a moment of sincere appreciation is like a ray of sunshine. Did a colleague do an amazing job on a project? Tell them. Did a friend's advice really help you? Thank them. Did a stranger hold the door for you? A warm thank you so much can brighten their day. We often have these positive thoughts, but keep them to ourselves. Why? Speaking them aloud costs nothing but creates ripples of positivity. It builds connection, boosts morale, and makes people feel seen and valued. Don't assume people know you appreciate them. Voice it. Turn your positive internal thoughts into external words of encouragement and gratitude. It's one of the easiest and most powerful ways to make the world around you a better place, one conversation at a time. So there you have it, even times when your voice is your most powerful tool. It's about speaking up against injustice, asking for help, trusting your gut, sharing your ideas, showing concern for loved ones, defending your boundaries, and spreading positivity. It takes courage, but like any muscle, the more you use your voice, the stronger it gets. Start small if you need to, but don't let silence be your default. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this gives you some food for thought and a little bit of courage to speak up when it matters most. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, and I'd love to hear your own experiences in the comments below. What's a situation where you spoke up and were glad you did? And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you live a more intentional and empowered life. Until next time, take care and find your voice.